This is Patrick from Maxim Motors, and I'm driving a 2014 Nissan 370Z Nismo. Who doesn't love a Z car? In the tradition of the 240Z, the 280ZX, the 300Z, is the latest Nissan sporty pocket rocket. Now, when it comes to performance for the price, or bang for your buck, or any other things that start with the same letters, you can do a lot worse than this 370Z Nismo. So it's about 42 grand, which obviously is not cheap, but you get a lot of sports car for that money. So this car isn't about like super luxurious interior appointments. You know, you're not gonna see carbon fiber and rare oak all over the place. You have some plastic, you got some nice leather, and most importantly, you have a shifter, and you got a steering wheel, and that's really all you need. So with the Nismo package, besides the more tuned engine that gets 350 horsepower, you get this cool steering wheel. It's got a red line up here at 12 o'clock. So when you're racing around and, oh my God, what's going on? You'll always know where the top of the wheel is. You get the Nismo tachometer, which is just front and center, 7500 red line, not bad. And you get this little thing over here that tells you that your Nismo is special. Let's take a look around it. With the Nismo packaging, you get sports fascia. That's what the front of a car is called. I think it's called F-A-S-C-I-A, and that's like a word that people love to use in cars these days, but basically it means the front end. You get these sweet Nismo wheels. You've got all the things that tell you it's a Nismo, and then you get this really cool wing. Who doesn't like a giant wing on the back of their car? I don't know. What you don't really get is too much trunk space. It's not that it's not that wide, but it's incredibly shallow. You're not gonna be able to fit too much in here. You know, you're not buying this car to be practical. You're buying this car to have fun. Let's take a look at the engine. So Nismo stands for Nissan Motorsport. These are the racing-inspired cars from Nissan. 3.7 liter, 6 cylinders. It's naturally aspirated. It doesn't have a turbocharger or a supercharger, but it's still able to get 350 horsepower. It loves to rev. And this is a lot of engine for a pretty small car like this. And that's why you're able to achieve such quick acceleration and get up to some high speeds. With the Nismo also you get this, I don't even know what they call it. It's the thing that keeps the engine there. I guess they think you're going so fast the engine will fly right out. Let's listen to the sounds of Japan. Doesn't that sound pretty? Let's drive. Now, one piece of technology that's really cool about this car is that it matches your revs when you downshift. So let's say you're in 5th gear and you're downshifting into 4th because you're going into a corner. It actually blips the engine. So it revs up while you're in between gears. Your revs are matched, and so you have a smooth transition to the new gear, and you have plenty of power to play with as you jump out of the curve. So that's really cool that Nissan was able to kind of bring this technology around in a car that's not, frankly, it's not a supercar. This is a car that, you know, most guys, if they work hard, that perhaps they can afford. Corner's great when there's not giant buses. 0 to 60 in about 5.2 seconds. We maybe came pretty close over there. All right, I'm off to get some sushi. I don't know, I'm just in the mood for some reason. Let's not get killed.